if you're a skilled professional who has studied a master's in the UK, you probably want to look at the EB2. EB2 is the national interest waiver. So what does the EB2? The EB2 says that you are a skilled professional. That's the first prong, that you're a skilled professional, and that your endeavor, what you plan to do in the US, is of national merit, substantial merit, and that you're well positioned, and that on balance, it's in the interest of the United States to actually waive the job offer requirement for you to actually get your EB2 national interest waiver approved. And what that means in essence is, in case you have done your master's in the UK and you have done tests on very fantastic areas, whether you're a lawyer, whether you are in engineering, whatever field you are in, we've seen accountants get approved because they had things that were of national interest. All we need to do is to look at your portfolio and see how it ties to a need that the White House has said, oh, we want more professionals in this area. We want more professionals in that area. So we want to see your portfolio and be able to advise all. So if you've done a master's, for example, in chemical engineering, your work experience of 5 years will then commensurate with the master's because is tied into the master's. Now, we've seen cases where people have done maybe BSc in Nigeria, and the BSc was maybe in estate management, but all they practiced was finance. But if peradventure you then did a master's in finance, what you have done is that you can now, on the leverage of the job experience you had prior in Nigeria and the master's that you have not done that is commensurate with the experience that you have, we combine those two together to show that you are actually beneficial. It's beneficial for the United States to allow you to come to the United States. So understanding how it works, the fact that your work experience and the fact that you're going to get references and also letters from your former place of employment to show either your offer letters or whatever we can lay hands on, or even your payslip, to just prove that you are an extraordinary talent, you were paid well when you were working, and this is your relevant experience, and this is how you benefit to the United States. It also writes on your publications. So a lot of people, when they hear publications, they're like, what am I supposed to... Something as simple as your master's thesis, your BSc thesis, all of that add up to publications that you've done. Those are simple ways. And then, there are ways to build your portfolio as well in terms of volunteering. If you've been in the UK for a while, you should have volunteered in societies that are relevant. You should have, signed up with these societies that are relevant to you. So that's what basically the EB2 is about. We just sit down with you because it's a case-by-case level. So it's important that you share your resume, your detailed resume, and then you see us analyze these resumes and tell you, okay, you're actually positioned. Can we get evidence of everything you've listed in your resume? That's how it works for EB2.